Well, it's that time again. Time to do some more thrifting here at the Goodwill, so. I got full loaded here as always. Who knows? Oh, they still got Jesus of Nazareth over there after all this time. They still have it there. It's still there. But that Milan one is where I do have that one, luckily enough, but yeah.
This wasn't someone's car, right?
No, that was just right over by the other coach, so. It's still there, Jesus of Nazareth. Oh, I think this one was on the list. High Crimes at Morgan Freeman, yep. Finding some good stuff already, aren't we? We'll keep looking because who knows what you'll find here. Oh, they still got bandits here too, if this is like the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it is. See, no one's buying these things. Because you know, they just look at them and they're bad. I don't remember when I got this. Not seeing too many at the moment. Unfortunately, this is not the wet tip. If it was, I'll get it. Who knows, so we'll drive over to like 6 hours down the bottom of the state in, what is that town? You know, like towards, very far we go to, along the Mississippi River we go to,
Get the Dimples.
Dimples? I got that. It's a,
I'm saying, 2 copies. Yeah.
I think Almost Twist might be on the list too. I have to check the list for that, but you can go grab that from me to look at it more. But we got a whole bunch of these Elena Abrador tapes here. But really, I'm not saying too much at the moment. I mean, a lot of the stuff here isn't stuff I don't really care for anyway, but all the stuff I just got. I'll check these in a little bit, but 4 of these and maybe mix up later. Oh, we're gonna rock hard abs, huh?
Exercise video.
Mm-hmm. Really crystal, huh? I sort of recognize this thing. What's this Swiner one? Oh, this is the Soupy Sale Show. I don't know what that is, but I'm familiar with that. Here we got Frank Sinatra's Life and Times with the Whack Pack. Who's Russian? Is this what I think it is? That's a romance collection, so I do have it, but that's part of a specific collection of like, yeah. Whoa, what is this? This looks like a whale thing here. Oh, it's demo tape. This looks like a demo tape. It looks whale. Look. Oh, this is a late release. This is a movie from 2004 apparently from Dr. Legally Blonde. Win a Date with Ted Hamilton. I love with that whale. Here's a caseless one apparently for Peter Pan, which is probably somewhere over here in this place, but here's some things to watch for Sunday, I guess. Jacob's Gift. I want to take a look at the Elvis Twist for a second, so can you grab that? Because the Elvis Twist right down over there. Yeah, I feel like we're more Pittsburgh than more lately, but I'll look for more demo tapes if I can, because usually this is the place we usually find that stuff anyway, so. Blown away. I have to double check the list, because I could have sworn it was on the list, so maybe I already bought it as well, but I can't remember, but I definitely don't want to overbuy something. That's been always happens all the time. I don't want that stuff, so. Some movies with Jeff Daniels from HBO, Cheetos. I mean, we've seen this several times here before already too. I actually already own it, but it is the actual tape, but they put the homemade label to it because it's one of those little good times since you make you weigh it down. But it's a DVD set for some BBC show. Newton's Workshop. I don't even know what this is. Local address, but Moody Kids video. So, what's this? I'm not really seeing too much here. I mean, I've been Bigfooting lately, but still finding some decent pics here. Well, I haven't seen this. Living Free. Oh, this looks old. Some family film too, so I'll check that out. Looks interesting. Oh, well, Beach Boys. This is actually something I could have put on the list. The documentary for Endless Harmony. This is really cool. But I think that might be it for the most part anyway, because a lot of the stuff is just like the really old stuff I don't really find interest in anyway, or just stuff I don't really find interest that much, but here's all the good stuff at least. But I think that might be it for the tapes. I mean, and those DVDs to look for too, and other things on the store as well, but I think at least what I'm seeing right now, what is this? Oh wow, this is some sort of fucking shit, but some sort of rare like imports of something of when we were king, so I'll get that too. Why embarrass me right there in public, even though on YouTube we're recording right now on the body camera, so don't really fuck anything up. So Get the Edge. What is Get the Edge? You know, it's kind of similar. We know what is this? MTM tapes. Usually these are pretty rare too, so I would check these out as well. You know, MTM, like the whipping off like the cat, the logo for MGM with the cat, you know, cute little kitty cat. Yeah, so this is interesting. When We Were Kings, imported tape from somewhere. We saw something like that before here, I guess, a few months back with that Asterix tape. But this is a more cool collector's item because I don't know if it will play, but it's cool to collect. I think this is everything right here I'm getting. So let's get the count going here. And my phone always falls off the place because I am a retarded human being. So. Okay, here's all the good stuff. Oh, I still gotta check out Oliver's. Trust me, not sure if I'm gonna buy it. I still gotta check my eBay list of Oliver's. I may not buy. I may or may not buy this. I'll have to see about this one, but I'll come back to it before we check out. But let's check out the rest of the store first before we decide. Oh look, they got Fled. We've seen there might be Giants here. I don't normally look at CDs here because it's usually a big mess and all that. But look, here's Fled. And the CD's in there, and it's nice and it's pretty good condition. So whoever wants to listen to They Might Be Giants, just come to Goodwill if you're in the area. Here at the Goodwill in Orange Heights, Silver Art, Algonquin. The other ones, I'm tried them, which usually is the one that's not as great. It's just fun, but the tape selection at least. But yep. Oh, we got Told to What's Rocket too. You see this? We saw them twice open up a Bare Naked Lady. You see this? I think this is like the Told to What's Rocket. Some good music here. We just so overlook the CDs all the time because we're mostly here for tapes anyway. So. And so it was in here, so there may not have been some demo tapes, but still some cool rare things you may. I definitely do feel this. I've never seen this before, but I definitely do feel like this could be something that's quite worth a lot of money if I can really look it up. But even though I never, the movie I can tell it's a rare release because that DreamWorks logo being different, obviously. But yep. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like public domain stuff you always see as well. I did buy Traffic already, so I'm good with that. But from the other Goodwill, I think that's somewhere in, I think, Joliet's, so yeah. Tape's all $1 piece still here, right? Yep. So we're still good with that. Okay. Inspired by a True Story Dreamer, one of those last movies on VHS I tried getting but never really was successful for because people keep buying all the good deals, and now I'm stuck with expensive offers coming from Canada and all that, and even some in French. Checking those tapes too. Okay, good.
I've never heard of some of these.
Oh, I got this one on VHS actually. This is interesting. You see this all the time in my bedroom. Dylan's Dance Grooves. You see this here?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, we got a DVD for season 4 of The Middle. I know I often confused this with Malcolm in the Middle as a kid because this was on TV as I was growing up. So I thought they were both related, but they're not.
Don't know if this is the right tape. It doesn't say anything.
Well, it is public domain, so that explains something. So. Interesting type things. You know, this is actually pretty way I'm not. I could have sworn I have seen this on VHS somewhere else, so I'm not so sure, but it is really weird to see this here. I can't really make out what country it's from, but if it's some sort of like German, I don't know. Looks like some sort of French import of this one here, but yep, that's cool. Okay, so we're now good. I think we're done here. Now we're gonna continue over to the left here. Look, we got some new bags here we can buy. We got some new bags with some mittens we can buy. We'll get that. Okay, so let's go over here. We're gonna go towards, I think, the seasonal and like electronics section here, and I think there's some toys around the corner here as well. Sorry about the camera angles all messed up all the time. But be on the look, I may find some good deals on some breakable cardboard tapes that could be in good use, you know. The Super Bowl's coming up, so I explained something, so. What song is this? That's clearly what we're here for anyway. I'm getting everything we want like we want it. Huh?
Don't recognize it.
Don't recognize it? Look it up on Shazam, so. Not really seeing too much here interesting here in electronics for today. So, oh, there's a VCR right there from Orion. Not to be confused with the movie logo, that one controversial voice actor who worked in Critical Role like the first few episodes, but let's not get into too much of that. But yeah, I know you don't want to give out spoilers too, but oh, what's this? This is cute. Wonder what this is used for, like a nightlight or something? You know, you never know what you can find in these VCRs or whatever's left behind. Well, who knows? Oh, wait, there's a tape in here. It's what we do all the time when looking at the manufacturer. Oh, what is that? I don't recognize what it is, but there is shouldn't be a tape in this VCR. Look at this. You can see the label right there, too. Look at that. See this here? Look at this. We got a label. You see this? See a little bit of that right there?
That thing's a warmer. What is that? That's not an English tape.
Some foreign tape. Why does it look like some sort of pornographic video, like homemade? I don't know, but that's the stuff that people get suspicious of when you go look at electronic recycling facilities. Like I used to work where you find that type of stuff and find stuff like that in there. I have to like try to open it up and pry it out and stick it in like a little bag, you know, for free. That's what, and then they throw away all that stuff I found in like a box and all of that were mostly all movies and like. Yep. So here are all the plush toys here. They're very big and overflowed with these very big squishmallows because they have to have this here all the time, including this very gigantically oversized, gigantic Hello Kitty squishmallow. See if Mom could sleep with that because that would be interesting. Back there are some backpacks, which I think where the movies used to be at one point, a couple years ago, because they pretty much move everything all the time here. Usually every time we're at a Goodwill, come back to Goodwill after a long while, we usually see the movies move somewhere else completely different, but some more, I think this is one more of the toys out, I think. So, plus you got your Nerf guns, your cool backpacks, and for school, you know. Find a cute little thing here. Mermaid, I don't know. Looks like something I could have played with as a kid. Fisher Price Power Touch learning system. Interesting. Look at this. You can play the drums here too, with this like little cheap ass toy type thing, but we go for the real stuff now that I'm an adult. But we also got a little toy xylophone down there too on the bottom shelf. And who knows if we're going to be lucky again like the last time we were at a Goodwill back in December right after Christmas. I found a black country right up the front of the store, so it's cute. There's a cute little like, booty for that was triggered by some cute dog, but there was some Rugrats, but something else is generic. But they do have a xylophone, a little xylophone for the kids, and this drum pad, you know. See, I can play this. It looks like a real like actual kit, you know.
Yeah,
it's a battery pack too. It's like wide open. There's no batteries in there, so screws missing too as well that goes in there. So it's called V-Wrap or something like that. But okay, I think we're pretty much done here. But we're gonna go check out. I think, but who knows if we'll find things like wrap and spears again over at the front or anything else. Basically, when it comes to that, but we'll look at that too. Plus, we do have that new bag we can get as well with the mittens. So yep. Everything else is closed here. Just takes look at this, $7 for a pair of pants, huh? I feel like that might be even very slightly cheaper despite this bit if I were shop in Burlington like I was yesterday. So Here's some nice like dressy shirts, like $7. Some good deals here. I think yeah, clothing is usually typically $7 by $10. You know. Okay, that's the men's clothing, obviously. So I think I'm still in the car, right? Oh, here's where we have some like flame art, you know, like little things to hang up in your house. I think in the back corner here you see some more like furniture type items. We got a foosball table over here. You know, there's a nice keyboard too, which I already got something like that, so I'm good with that. And then plus I'm more of a drummer rather than playing the piano, but you know, I would get better at it someday, like I do with guitar anyway, like I take lessons on that. So this is a Yamaha, a nice vintage classic symbol. There's a little fishy tanks over here, like just some extra cables and stuff, and some little assorted bags and some toy. Look, is that gray elephant? And that's I had that unicorn plush as well. The gray elephant's here. How about that? Yeah, that's the new mitten bags that I got. We'll get that.
You have mittens?
No, we don't. That's new. The gray elephant's here. Look at that. You're much more fresher than mine. I can say that. Oh, what?
You want a mitten bag?
Oh yeah, sure, why not? Because these are new. And look, here's that bird plush I got for that one time I went trick or treating. Like we see that pretty much at a lot of places, and I feel like that's a common plush from Ty's Beanie Baby lineup. And a big old assorted box full of Barbie dolls over there. That just says friends on the side. You see that?
I did see that, yeah. Almost ready.
Yeah, we're almost ready. We're about to check out, so we're gonna get in line here. So I feel like we should stop the video soon too, because I do have to use the restroom right before I leave. So.
Are you ready, Peter? I got.
Oh yeah, I should. Let's go look over here. Yeah, I think we should be right. I don't know if I'm seeing any instruments. Is that the blue bag, the same one as over there? Yeah.
Yes, we had a.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna go out to eat and go back on shopping. So I'll see you later.